Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. The software engineering, SE, 8 prototyping model is an iterative and incremental approach to software development. It emphasizes the creation of prototypes to visualize and refine requirements before full-scale development. This model is particularly useful in scenarios where requirements are not well understood or are likely to change. Overview of the prototyping model. 1. Definition: the prototyping model involves building a prototype, which is a working model of the software that allows stakeholders to visualize and interact with its features. This prototype is not the final product but serves as a basis for further development. 2 phases of the prototyping model. Requirements gathering. Initially, developers gather the basic requirements from stakeholders. This phase doesn't need to capture every detail but focuses on the essential functionalities. Prototype development. A prototype is developed, which could be a simple mock-up or a more functional version of the software. User evaluation. Users interact with the prototype and provide feedback regarding its functionality, usability, and design. Refinement. Based on user feedback, the prototype is refined, and additional requirements are gathered. Iteration. The cycle of evaluating and refining continues until the prototype meets user expectations and requirements. Final development. Once the prototype is approved, it is transformed into the final product. Advantages of the prototyping model. User involvement. Users can visualize the system early in the development process, leading to better feedback and satisfaction. Flexibility. Changes can be made easily based on user feedback, reducing the risk of project failure. Reduced risk. Issues are identified early in the development process, allowing for better risk management. Disadvantages of the prototyping model. Scope creep. Continuous changes and additions can lead to an expanding scope, making it challenging to control project timelines. Misleading prototypes. If a prototype is too advanced, users might expect the final product to have similar features, leading to disappointment if those features are not feasible. Increased costs. Frequent iterations may lead to higher development costs. Example of the prototyping model. Let's say we are developing a simple task management application. The initial requirements gathered might include: users can create, view, and delete tasks. Users can categorize tasks. Users can set deadlines for tasks. Step 1. Prototype development. Using a web framework like Flask for Python, we can quickly create a prototype. Prototype code example. Here's a simple Flask application to illustrate a task manager prototype. Step 2. User evaluation. After developing this prototype, stakeholders can use the application to create and delete tasks. They can provide feedback on the user interface, ease of use, and additional desired features, example categories, deadlines. Step 3. Refinement. Based on the feedback received, the development team might decide to add more features like categorizing tasks, setting deadlines, sorting tasks by date. The prototype can be updated to include these features, and the cycle of user evaluation and refinement continues. Conclusion. The prototyping model is an effective approach to software development, especially in environments with rapidly changing requirements. By involving users early and often, the model helps ensure the final product is aligned with user needs and expectations. While it has its challenges, the benefits often outweigh the drawbacks, making it a popular choice among software engineers.